The Sonnet by Julia Carolin Dorr. Read for LibriVox.org by Danny Hogger. Part 1. To a Critic. It is but cunning artifice, you say. To it no throb of nature answereth. It hath no living pulse, no vital breath. This puppet, fashioned in an elder day, through whose straight lips no heart can cry or pray. O deaf and blind of soul, these words that saith, if that thine ear is dull, what hindereth that quicker ears should hear the bugles play, and the trump call to battle? Since the stars first sang together, and the exulting skies thrilled to their music, earth hath never heard above the tumult of her worldly jars, or loftier songs or prayers than those that rise where the high sonnet soareth like a bird. Part 2. To a Poet. Thou who wouldst make the sonnet's silver lyre, make thine hands clean. Then, as on eagle's wings, above the soiling touch of sordid things, bid thy soul soar till, mounting high and higher, it feels the glow of pure celestial fire, bathes in clear light, and hears the song that rings through heaven's high arches when some angel brings gifts to the throne on wings that never tire. It hath a subtle music, strangely sweet, yet all unmeet for dance or roundelay, or idle love that fadeth like a flower. It is the voice of hearts that strongly beat, the cry of souls that grandly love and pray, the trumpet peal that thrills the battle hour. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. At Rest by Julia Carolin Dorr. Read for LibriVox.org by Danny Hogger. When Greek meets Greek, you know, he sadly said, then comes the tug of war. I deem him great, and own him wise and good, yet adverse fate hath made us enemies. If I were dead, and buried deep with grave mould on my head, I still believe that, came he soon or late, where I was lying in my last estate, my dust would quiver at his lightest tread. The slow years passed, and one fair summer night, when the low sun was reddening all the west, I saw two grave mounds, where the grass was bright, lying so near each other that the crest of the same wave touched each with amber light. But ah, dear hearts, how undisturbed their rest! End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Too Wide by Julia Carolin Dorr. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgate Novelist. O mighty earth, thou art too wide, too wide! Too vast thy continents, too broad thy seas, too far thy prairies stretching fair as these, now reddening in the sunset's crimson tide. Sundered by thee, how have thy children cried, each to some other, until every breeze has borne a burden of fond messages, that all unheard in thy lone wastes have died. Draw closer, O dear earth, thy hills that soar up to blue skies such countless leagues apart. Bid thou thine awful spaces smaller grow, compass thy billows with a narrower shore, that yearning lips may meet, heart beat to heart, and parted souls forget their lonely woe. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Mercedes by Julia Carolin Dorr. Read for LibriVox.org by Danny Hogger. O fair young queen, who liest dead today in thy proud palace o'er the moaning sea, with still white hands that never more may be lifted to pluck life's roses bright with May, little is it to you that, far away, where skies you knew not bend above the free, hearts touched with tender pity turn to thee, and for thy sake a shadow dims the day. But youth and love and womanhood are one, though across sundering seas their signals fly, young love's pure kiss, the joy
Sample complete. Ready to continue?